It was pretty good.
We broke it. We broke it by staring at it. It's
I was so
like magic. It's like holding two mirrors next to each other.
That it said, no, not for you, AJ. Not for you,
AJ.
Not for you, Carl. Not for me.
I don't know who Carl is.
I'm Carl. I'm Carl Jr.'s in there.
What'd you do, man? Did you just move?
I did.
And then did you activate a thing?
And then you gotta take your action.
My action is to...
I'm feeling myself a fun. That was quick. I'm pretty sure I'm going to the break. I'm not sure.
Obviously, the sideline isn't going to reveal themselves this early in the game.
If you were going to reveal yourself, you'd be on that ship, though. I'm just throwing that out there.
Another thing
to help you guys out.
Another thing to remember is that this guy got 2 loyalty cards, so he has more of a chance. But there are 10 non-silent cards in here.
I didn't know loyalty.
You did get a loyalty card.
That's the worst thing about this game and like screwing humanity is that none of us make it.
Hey, I could send you to the brig.
None of us may be a Cylon, but then...
Reveal yourself as a Cylon and send one loudmouth to the brig. Okay, thanks for telegraphing that, Ryan.
No, I mean, I have an arrest order that I could just... But that's a little early in the game.
I'm pretty sure a Cylon would just stay in the brig the
It's
whole
still
time.
working.
No, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. I'll serve my time. That's cool.
Cylons should stay in the brain.
I was sentenced.
Screw Cylons.
I did a bad thing.
And I'm contrite.
Where you go, Ryan?
So...
I'll just... If you send me to the brig...
What are these?
If you send me to the
We've
brig...
got...
There are...
Raiders.
Raiders right there.
No, I have your
Cataphracts.
I'm pretty sure that...
That is the base star right there.
Brig, I'm going to
I also
switch
need
to...
both of these because these are mine.
the other guy.
I'm out.
I'm going to destroy 3 raiders.
Holy second
So what does the card do? It just straight up destroys 3 Raiders?
Destroy 3 raiders.
Alright, so this lets you draw a
I'm out of
card
job.
and then play it?
Temporarily.
Cool.
Temporarily.
Or I can draw 2.
That's the
Temporarily.
best.
That's why I went there, because I am not a Cylon. But now I have to roll a die.
Wait.
So don't keep... I mean,
Why do you throw a die?
if it's 2 or less,
Everything blows up.
then we
There
lose
are
one
some
population.
cards that let you like give extra
So-
to numbers.
Woo!
Good.
Still loyal as far as I'm concerned.
That was awesome. So we killed 3 of those guys.
never-
Does this go on the bottom of this deck? Or
Never look in.
this card?
Never, ever look at it.
I think it goes
Okay.
to the discard.
Okay. That'd be great if it was in there again.
Sweet.
Roy made the rules of the game.
Thanks for this.
That's what happened when Total Biscuit played.
That's what happened.
He told everybody how to play, and then he was a Cylon, which really kind of sucks for the human players.
Yeah.
Not to mention, in that game, 2 people that knew how to play the game were the Cylons. And the girl who was Starbuck, I think she might have known it because she was doing really good. The other guy who was a human, he was the president. He was just goofing. He was goofing on. He played cards to put himself into the brig accidentally. He put the wrong color in, and they did it, and just everybody just burst into tears because it was just so sad.
Like I said, you get
And
really
so
desperate.
hilarious.
Really desperate.
Oh god.
Okay, so you're done with your turn.
You ready for some?
I'm gonna draw one of these bull craps. And shovel this again.
just like-
Let's shovel this again, just cause. Okay.
Cold, man, cold.
Forced water mining. You're going to tell me, man.
No.
Help us get that water off the moon, Leodama, pointing his gun at someone's face. That's you. The current
Whose
player
face?
chooses pass +1 food, fail -1 population and -1 morale. That's disgusting, but there's a lot of colors. So it makes it easier to pass. But it's also a 17, which kind of sucks. Or +1 food, -1 morale, and each player discards 1 random skill. Your choice, bro.
Rossif. My choice? Rossif.
You get to choose whether we're going to do the test or not.
Do you take the test?
Leodama.
You guys think we can do this?
William Adama.
Not a fucking chance.
What are you going to say? 17?
What colors are on there? Not pilot.
Everything except for red.
Yeah, everything but red is on here. We can all throw in.
So if there's a bunch of red in there, sir, we know.
Destiny deck.
Okay, well, thanks for telling me what not to play.
Yeah, don't play the red. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
unless
Play
you're a
anything but red.
That's exactly
Sir, play anything but red.
Unless
But
you're a
it's
Cylon,
against my
space.
nature. No.
I must
I'm
point
not-
gun.
I'm no longer helping Cylons. So
No longer.
if there was any questions, you should have already asked them. So you're screwed. So just don't play red cards. Okay, so are we going to do...
Thanks, Dad.
It's going to be terrible if we fail that, though.
It is.
But it's also, we're going to lose morale if we do the other thing, and we're all going to lose skill cards.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We all have a full hand of cards, and we don't even know what we're doing. Okay, let's take the test.
Okay. What was feast?
Feast is where you have to look at the top card of your deck. It depends on what the rest of the ability is, but you basically KO the top card of your deck with Feast.
All right, so we'll put that there, and you can only
You got the
say
same question.
when you're talking about what you put in, you can only say high or low, right? You can't reveal the number, and you can't say it's higher than that or lower than that.
Well,
I mean, you
right.
can say whatever the crap you
But
want. This
you
game.
can say the number.
Are
I thought for
there
some
two
reason you can only
You
say
can
high
say
or low.
whatever you want in this
How
game.
many
That's
numbers are there?
what's it called?
Are there just 2? Is it 1 and 2?
Ten.
Hang on.
Oh, 1 through 10. Okay. So these cards can have 1 through 10 on them.
No, they can have 1 through 5 on them.
Oh, okay.
So 5 is really good, but we really want to pass this as the good guys because if we fail, we lose 1 population and 1 morale.
So you put 2 cards in the pie.
You can put as many cards as you want.
You can put all of your cards in.
I think we can just do it however we want. I'm pretty sure with the skill setups, we just do whatever.
Oh, so I can just slam.
You just slam.
Slam.
I mean, I don't have that many cards.
Which is the thing. It's going to be a very long time before it comes back around to your turn specifically. Because it's going to go all the way around the table before you get more cards.
Guys,
in
I
the
can
game.
blow my wad.
And there's going to be a lot of these.
Yeah.
But we want to pass this one. This one is bad.
I can blow my wad. It's not that bad.
It's the
not
first
as bad
one.
as some of them.
Losing 2 different things is very bad. And it's
There's much worse in here. If you think
there's
that's bad,
not much worse in here.
if you think there's
than one
you think that's
population,
bad,
one
you better
morale.
hold on to your nuts.
Oh, man.
Fuel would suck.
Don't worry, I'm ready.
Fuel might be worse because we need fuel to be able to fly the plane. But losing 2 things is pretty terrible. Cylon, who thinks that losing
I'm
things
pretty
is
sure
bad.
that you're the silent because there's way worse things in here. Anyway. I think something bad happens. I think
Are you for real?
I think like the bubble jumps. Like I think we all jump.
Okay, I was like, what do you mean?
If he jumps and he's in the Viper,
Oh yeah, he just goes back in the ship.
Oh, okay.
you manage to land.
Okay, great.
That's why you're close.
Okay.
And
Take
if you're out here though,
Big card?
but never mind. You have infinite life. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We just have to get bullets out of the bang box.
I'm some monster.
Every time that happens, you
I
have
don't
a chance
know.
of becoming
I
silent.
don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, Boromir. What are you putting in?
This Boromir.
So
not
everything
Faramir, right?
but red.
Okay.
So
I
how
don't
many,
know,
how
Sean
many
Bean. What do you
people put stuff in?
I put one in.
Do people put stuff in? No, I'm gonna sit this
Do
one out. I
people
think you
put
guys
stuff
got this
in?
one.
How much did you? Are you putting a lot in? Because I want to put a bunch in too.
I'm putting in 3.
I put in an impressive amount.
You're putting 3 as the number, or the 3 is the number of cards you're putting in? I'll put in 1, but it's a good one.
I thought you said we could actually just in this game.
I mean, you can, but you don't have to. Like, I don't know. I don't think we're. Not,
I was
I don't. I don't think
I
we're really
thought you were
supposed
allowed to do high or low. Like you could say, I put in a high value card. I put in a low value card. Did you put in 3 low value cards?
I put in.
1 is high.
I put in
We got
2 low value.
I put in a high value.
I put in a
So
high value
good.
card.
I'm gonna laugh if we pass this with like 28.
Wait, hold on.
You're really sad.
I freaked
Because
out.
then my hand's gone for the reason.
Is anybody putting
I'll take
anything
it.
else in?
All right, so Destiny deck.
Destiny puts in 2. So that's the thing we have to think about is both of those Destiny ones can
2
screw us.
pilot
But it's very rare.
Exactly. Both of them
Shuffle,
could be
shuffle,
piloting
shuffle.
cards and it could
All
screw
of a
us up.
sudden,
Shuffle,
made you a
shuffle,
Silas.
All right, man. Here's your slow roll.
That would make me
See.
feel.
Yeah, we're gonna reveal it for the camera.
I hope we get this.
I really
got
hope
it.
it's not 2 piloting cards.
Is the live stream working? I know all of our
Says the
followers want
pilot.
to see this.
Because Matt made a really bad point.
Matt says, I put 3 in. How many piloting did you get? Oh, you got 2, so at least one of them wasn't bad.
That's good. Keep going, dude. We got a 4. We
Heck
got a 2.
yeah.
We're at 6 out of 17. We're at 8 out of 17. We just moved on up.
Oh, is that the 5?
I told you I blew my wad.
Well, I put that 4 in, so.
Keep
That's
going,
my
dude.
one.
Pretty sure we made it for days.
Yeah.
Are they all good? Yeah! We murdered it!
How much we murdered? Who cares? Just throw them all away.
How much is it?
That's
Did we
a
count it
lot.
up?
No, it's more than enough, though.
Okay.
So 8, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 26. You said 28 or something.
26.
Wow. What did we get out of that?
Man,
Nothing
I
good.
could
I think before the Destiny cards came in, we were like,
Plus
I mean,
one food.
it could have been bad.
Plus one
Like
food, please.
the minus.
Plus one food.
Wait, we don't get +1 anything. It's just nothing.
No,
it is
pass,
+1.
pass.
Plus one food.
Yeah.
That's another
He's
reason
like,
why we.
mother,
That's
it's
another
silence.
reason we need to pass.
You don't get anything.
Well, I knew that the secondary part gave you
Plus one
+1 too. Okay, there's that. Matt, it's your turn.
Okay.
You get
Do
all
something,
those
boss.
numbers. So he gets
Yeah.
2 purple, 2 red, 1 blue.
Oh, brilliant.
2 purple.
Is there like a max hand size?
Yes,
10.
8 or 10. It's 8 for me. 'Cause I'm drunk. What you got? 2
Alright.
purple, 1 red, and a what?
2 purple, 2 red, and a blue.
Jesus.
Is that your Mountain Dew?
I need to
It
leave.
is.
There's no reason. So is that your Mountain
Would
Dew?
you like one?
I'm gonna get one.
That's your Mountain Dew.
No, don't. That involves banjos, right?
Jesus.
Thought so.
Okay, so I'll be completely honest. What the fuck do I do?
It depends. Are you silent?
Well, I'm not going to tell.
What? Where's your arrest
Shut
warrant? You know how this game's played, right?
Don't even worry about it.
Roy, we need to redeal.
Found the sign.
Can I throw him in the brick now?
Go for it. You got my support. You got my one political card in your favor.
No, but so, so how would I get the jump counter?
By going to the jump counter.
So you guys looked at my loyalty card, didn't you?
Yeah.
Said I'm not a Cylon.
No, that's not what it said.
Then you didn't look
Hey,
at
hey,
it.
how does he move the jump prep?
Hey, Roy, have you
Oh,
looked at
we
your
moved-
loyalty card
We
recently?
moved the jump prep for this. Yes, I looked at it when we started the game.
just
Have
to
you looked
keep
at
going.
it since you
Is there
left the
any-
room?
Nice.
This is a Chelsea too.
Wait, does it move up any other way?
The only way it moves up is with this.
So you gotta chill out
Okay.
on that.
So yeah, the only way we can force jump is when we get into these, and then you want to be at that to do that, and it makes us lose. Maybe makes us lose population. I think if we get an 8 or plus, then we don't lose the population.
Jumping is fucking dangerous.
So
Kills people.
I can just move to the research lab and then just get an engineer.
Get a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why do you need engineering cards, sir?
Is it one or the other? Draw an engineering or
Because I only got one
tactics.
engineering card. I want 2.
It's good to have stuff sometimes.
I get 3 engineering, okay?
Okay.
Come on.
He gets 2 engineering.
He gets enough engineering.
Oh, I'm engineering some stuff.
Putting some things together.
You can go try to shoot it at the base star at the other thing over there.
Yeah.
Or there's a lot of
You
there's a
can
lot
shoot
of
the base
actions
star?
on these cards.
How do you
Choose
destroy
the-
the base star?
Yeah.
I bet you gotta hit an 8. You gotta do something
How do you
stupid.
destroy
Do you wanna
the
waste your
base star?
turn?
With Galactica, you can damage it by getting a 5 or 8 on each sided die.
Just a 5 or an 8.
5 through 8.
Oh,
okay.
I was like, that's,
That's
a
weird.
weird.
That's always
like-
specific.
Not a 6 or 7 though, because fuck those numbers.
Exactly.
2 rounds. Not enough rounds. Oh,
Short round? Do it, man.
Yeah, he's not here.
That's actually.
That was an 8.
Alright, let's shoot it.
Short round did
Hey, there's
Yeah.
one.
Mother effing right.
So that damages the base star.
It's upside down now.
So what we do is there's little tokens for that, which I think are these jerks. These right here. Which are real good. Cool.
And then we gotta shoot it again.
It depends on how much damage you do to it.
Here's the what?
Yeah, it takes a certain amount of damage to kill one.
I did 8 damage.
So you really did wait.
Draw one of those.
Oh.
Matt draws
Draw
one of
one.
those.
Like,
You can randomly shuffle it however you want.
I don't know.
Just flip one over, man.
If it receives 3 or more damage, it is
Man, I
destroyed.
thought that was Z. So put the, and I was
Look
like,
at you over there.
what does that mean?
Alright, Roy, your turn.
This game just involved algebra.
Well, first we do that. Jerk stuff.
I'm like, do you want me to solve for Z? I would do
But we need it to be able to jump. Let's just jump, right?
It does have a jump. It also has that on.
Which moves the raiders, which doesn't matter because we have no raiders.
Admiral Grilled.
I should make some.
Sounds like a good size.
What exactly are you planning to do? Are you declaring martial law? Quote from Tom Zarek. Put Saul ties ugly faces on it, so just keep that in mind. Pass, no effect. Fail, -1 morale, and the Admiral discards 2 skill cards. Or, -1 morale. What you got, man? Politics and leadership? Because
It's only a 9, but it's only 2 colors.
Yeah, I mean, what 2 colors?
I actually don't have anything that will benefit it.
It's yellow and green. Oh yeah, you don't even get those
Yeah,
colors.
I don't even have.
It's a little shaky right now, guys.
I have green for days.
I mean, if you guys
I'm
think we.
a pilot.
I would like us to not lose the morale.
I'm a pilot.
Pilot.
Honestly, For me, it's worth it to take the risk, and then we have to lose cards, than to just take the damage. Because it's me that's losing the cards.
Yeah.
Roy's not a solid.
We'll say. I mean,
Then you're gonna
we-
draw.
And I'm about to draw.
anyway.
But
You know
do you
what
have
you
do you have your green and yellows, or did you use most of them?
I used my really, really good yellow.
Oh yeah,
I have no good in.
Or what was it? It was
The
green.
really good-
It was green.
No good in.
oh the really good green that was like 5 or something.
Yeah.
Sure, I'll lie and claim
Like,
that.
like low.
Oh yeah, because you only get 2
You're
and
gonna
you
try
only
to
get
claim
one
my
of
5.
Yeah. I can only.
Wait, this guy's. Are you gonna be able to help us out with this so we don't lose morale? It's
You have
only
any
a
yellow or
9.
I mean, I've only got 2 cards.
Do you have any yellow or green, Ryan?
I do have card. I
Great.
have yellow and green. I just have 2 cards though.
Great, throw them both in.
I have one green.
you don't-
I
you
don't
don't
care
know
about
yourself.
losing the cards.
Alright, anyway.
One green.
Once you
Very
just throw
low.
your whole wad in.
You know I'm not a Cylon. I already destroyed like half the Cylon ships.
I guess you're right, because I'll almost.
Because you'll just
Come
discard
on,
your
John.
nothing.
I can
Just
almost.
trying to help out.
Pass
I'll
it yourself.
appreciate it. You know.
I can't pass it by myself, and with
You
the
look
destiny
lonely out
there,
there.
it might screw
Thanks.
us.
Actually, you know, I am pretty lonely. Dad doesn't talk to me.
Because you know the destiny put maybe green and yellow in there already, so there might the destiny didn't put any red
I'll check
already,
up with
so
you
there's
too.
red in the destiny deck. There's
Pass
2
it
of
around.
those.
Those damn.
I'm in my part.
I'm gonna-
Right? That's how that works.
Hey, did you decide we're going for it?
What do you guys
Great,
think?
okay. I get to draw, so I don't really
I
care.
can put one in.
That's all you have?
Yeah, that's all I have.
Okay,
I don't know if I believe him or not.
ghosts. Because my other one will help. with
Are you gonna
I
play?
can't. I can't.
Oh, he can't.
Because if I do, it's bad.
You guys got
So
this,
I mean,
right?
yeah. If you want me to, I'll just
No,
fill my whole
Destiny
hand.
might
and
screw
just
us. Not at all.
the ship.
Mine was not very high. It was okay.
Mine
And
is
we don't want to
also-
blow it out of the water.
Mine is not.
So I mean, what's the worst it could be? If you're all helping, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If they're all ones, I didn't play all ones. So
I'm just saying. I mean, this is my last.
that's fine. If you don't think I'm worth it, that's okay. No, I'm just kidding. It's
I
the
don't.
morale.
I don't.
No,
think
I'm
you're
just-
worth it.
It's the
Just
morale
okay.
that matters.
I don't think you're worth it, Roy. But the question is, I mean,
Is
It's
humanity worth it?
it's only.
Am
What's with
I
these
worth
things?
Maybe it's Maybelline.
It's
We
only
get more
9.
raptor?
I hope so.
I think
I'm gonna make some.
How are we get another raptor out?
I can make some.
Oh, wait, they
Engineering.
start that way.
Yeah.
No, they start that way.
It started like that. It started with
I
those
got
2
it
there.
like
Um,
I started like that. I don't want it like that.
Started from the Raptors. Now we're here.
I mean, it's 9. How do we not have?
We could go. We could go with it.
How
You
do we
don't
not
have
have
2.
9
You
out
only
of
have
5
2
cards?
cards, so we'll just go with it. I mean, we
I'm
definitely
pretty
might.
sure Ryan Bradley's
It could be
the trick
worse. You're right. It could be
right now. Did you put
worse.
something in?
So we
Not-
put 2 of those
not
in.
yet, but
It's
Nice.
fine. We'll just go with it
He's
because you
good.
only have 2, and you're the Cylon, so we just complain about
Dude.
it. I was kidding. I'm not gonna blackmail you into putting stuff in there when you only have 2 cards.
Too late's already happened.
I mean, I already did my best to like.
Why is the
four
president
cards.
always the Cylon?
Anyway,
I threw out.
We're at zero.
It's like he has a 50% more, like he has a higher chance of being the Cylon than
I just
us.
want to point out that we're currently at 0 because Ryan didn't play it again. We're at 0 right now. That's
Okay.
actually your fault.
Okay,
Can we get the damage saved?
reveal those guys because I'm not in the middle of the board.
Oh, jeez.
All right. 2 green,
Say we're doing great.
1 green.
Oh,
That's AJ.
yeah.
That's AJ.
6.
There we go. There we go.
Uh-oh. Red, red, red!
What?
Seven.
I don't have red. I could have contributed it.
Motherfucker.
Was
Why?
that?
Actually, back down to 5.
Is that a 5? Ah, that's.
We missed it by
Wait. I'm gonna play this. After the strength is totaled of the check, you can reduce it by 2.
We've got it. You don't have to do that.
Wait, we have
Don't
already.
just mess with me.
No.
Send to the Cylon.
Yeah, we're host. Wait, we're at 9. Are we not?
No, because the 3. So it's just essentially one of the 3s is canceled out. So it's 8. We're 1 off.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know.
Well, I'll get to keep
Third
running 1
9.
card, and we don't go down in morale if I play this card. I think I should play this card.
Lay down track card. What are you doing?
Or you
So
could've
it
just
reduces
played
it by
and
2.
Why
No.
you made it?
I wanted to save it in case we didn't need it. How did I know that?
Let's just go over this again. Pass, no effect. Okay. Move us forward to
Right.
the jump track.
And if we failed, we would have lost 1 morale. So we don't want to fail.
I think that was good for
I hate
morale.
this. I feel like
Where
this
are you
whole
getting
game.
these cards?
Don't I draw at the
It's
beginning of my turn?
my turn. Brock.
I don't think
Don't
I have
you get
anything
cards?
left.
Huh? Yes, I definitely get cards.
Yeah, those two I do have. I don't even know what these
I
are.
learned to never look at the disc.
Well, we have to look at it when we have to put them all back out.
Never.
Those will probably be the cards I draw back. But
Great.
do I ever get a turn in this game?
No, we don't let Cylons take turns.
So my special ability is anytime I use a repair card, I can take another action once per turn. And this says launch a Viper. Then you can take one more action. I can just chain actions together and just go all over the place. Chief's over here putting out fires, kicking a Viper out the bay, doing something else. All of a sudden, our whole hitting the launch drive. I hope T-Roll's got his pedometer on.
Do you think
He's
it's right
racking
to
up some
kill that
nitrogen.
before it launches more?
I have no idea. It sounds great.
There's not a whole lot to do. I honestly just want more cards.
Oh, that's
Vipers.
So get more cards.
He just did get more cards.
I did just get more cards, but I kind of just want more cards.
All Vipers strike the base star now. Do it.
I guess he could activate the Vipers, but
I don't think they have as good of a chance of hitting as Galactica
I don't think
does.
so either. Or a pilot Viper.
If we blow it up, we could just like chill on this
No faith.
and not like lose population
Sounds good to me.
if it's gone. I guess I'm gonna try to blow it up.
Use the fourth.
I don't need to use no nukes because it's almost dead already. So I need 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a card that lets us like add to dice, right?
I wouldn't know.
There is, but I think it might be red.
I don't know.
Does it have to be like
Yes.
on your turn?
It's whatever the card says.
Okay.
Also,
If it says like reaction or something like that. If
Well,
it
like-
doesn't have an action button, then you can.
I have
do
a
it.
ton of piloting cards that are just like play after any Viper is attacked or reroll. the die.
Mother, father, sister, brother. I don't think anything's gonna help that unless there's something that lets somebody re-roll.
Wait, what?
Is there something that lets you re-roll a die? Just re-roll a die, period, or something
let
like that?
someone
Or
else-
re-roll an attack die or something?
Reroll Elite Idaima.
After any Vipers.
I ain't got it.
Oh, that wasn't a Viper's attack.
I'm sorry.
Okay, well I guess that was my turn. Great. See, this is what sucks because now more raiders are gonna launch.
But we will shoot them.
Unidentified ship. The weapon is in range, and she's got ship-to-ship missiles. Tom, that thing is moving in fast. If we're gonna shoot it down, we better shoot it down.
Now.
Pass, no effect. Fail, -1 population.
Holy crap.
What's the color?
That's the only choice. Purple and red. So you
See,
guys are good to go for the red.
Yes.
You guys are good to go for the red now.
You want me to put cards in this time, or can I stay out again?
I would definitely like you to not put cards in.
Alright.
Please don't put cards
So
in.
nobody's going to accuse me of being a Cylon this time for not putting
I
cards
feel
in.
like I hosed up.
I would accuse you of being a Cylon if
Also,
you put cards in,
okay.
sir.
Just
So
check
you're not thrown in?
because people
you're not
were
throwing
antsy
in
last
yet?
time, so, you know.
I will accuse you of being a Cylon if you put
So
cards
Matt, I guess it's me and you.
in. No, I got purple.
Okay.
Ow. You don't have any purple, do you? We need to get up to 10.
I have some red, but
Purple's
once
not my
again,
strong suit. When you're starting.
very low.
I can put one big
Oh yeah,
I do
that's
so.
what I heard about you. Yeah, you
one or
can.
a ton of small ones. I can technically pass the check by myself,
I'm so
but I don't know that I want to put all.
I don't know what's
my
going
in.
on. Yeah, if
Yeah.
you try and squeeze your nuts in, it's just gonna get worse. Don't do that.
Then you will end up with purple.
By the way, when you
And-
said a
and
ton of
maybe
little
red.
ones, you mean you have more than two? He's got like a clutch of huevos.
No, it's the one big one, and then the
Spares,
ton of
man,
little ones.
spares.
Oh, the swimmers.
Yeah.
It's like spider eggs.
I'm going to put 2 in to try to pass this because I don't want to lose our 1 population.
Then they're both green.
The green ones are right here.
If there's green in there, I'm just pointing out that it couldn't have all come from the Destiny deck.
If there's 3 green, he has green though. Well, I don't think he does anymore. I think he has
You want to know how you die in this
Only
game?
have red.
I'm gonna go
Very
throw
low.
one in.
Very low
Wait a
red.
minute.
Let's play something.
I'm pretty sure I actually ordered
Were
pizza.
yours
I
higher-
could be
was yours
confused.
higher or low?
Mine was not even half of that. So,
Mine is also not even half of that.
So draw.
but both of our not even half of that.
Can make half of that.
Yeah, and there's still at least 1 more red in the Destiny deck, so maybe it'll help us out.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop on it.
I'm gonna go a bit ahead in place.
We just don't want to lose.
Too much.
I just don't want the Destiny deck to be like, hey, you guys shafted.
Hey, have a
Or
fight!
maybe it'll give us the pilot's view.
Because I have a feeling that's what it's going to do. And then I'm going to look foolish.
It's gonna be like a green and a yellow 5.
I think we each put in 2 cards.
Yeah.
I'm spent.
And I put a medium and a high.
And you guys didn't even help us at all.
You can't win, dude. We can't both be silent. I just don't throw that out there.
Hey, there are yellow cards that let you draw any color card. You should have done it.
I'm pretty sure I played it to help us with this.
But it could have been 2 cards instead of just 1 card.
Just like your 5 could have been a 5 instead.
I
You
was
used
my
it
5
as
was
a
a 5.
2.
So 2, good.
That's me.
1 good. That's me.
Just start claiming stuff.
That's me.
That's Matt. That's not me.
I'm telling you, man, it's not me.
Who else would it be?
Not me.
That's Matt.
It's the damn Destiny deck,
This is
son.
looking
And
decent.
that's me. That's my other one. There it is. All right.
5,
There we go.
7,
And then
There we go.
8, 9.
There we go. The Destiny deck did help us out.
But
Right?
the base star still launches a whole bunch of raiders.
Okay, so we beat it, right?
Yes.
-3.
Yes.
Unless the Destiny deck put a 4 in there, I think it
So
screwed
4,
you
5,
and
6,
helped
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So
you.
we
I
beat
think,
it by
I think it
1.
hurt you more than it helped.
So nothing bad happens.
But the base star launches some raiders.
Raiders. Is it actually 3 Raiders like the picture shows?
I don't know, dude.
It's probably 3 Raiders. I
I
don't
don't know.
Maybe I should actually do that. And the crappy thing is we don't move forward on the judge rat. When a launch Raiders icon appears, each base star launches 3 Raiders. If there are no base stars in play, then nothing happens. So we have 3 Raiders on the
We
board.
should have blown that base star up.
I want to.
Do you have the card to get rid of?
Yes, in his discard pile.
Yeah.
Right there.
Do you have a card that lets you absorb your discard pile
Not yet.
through robotic osmosis?
But I did go here so that I would get good cards to help you guys out.
Yeah, you can go do it a lot faster.
Pretty sure.
You can get it
I,
in
on
the
the other
play
hand,
them,
don't
or
appreciate it.
get 2 of them.
I on the other hand, am not a fan.
That's
you're
the
a
Cylon.
Just remember that when I'm repairing the entire... When the ship is burning down around me and I'm
Greg,
taking
And
nothing
you're
but
dumping
crap.
gasoline on
Greg
it.
has very strong opinions.
This isn't gasoline.
See, if you destroy the entire ship, you'll take the Cylon.
What the
With it.
sweet merciful God.
What happened?
That's pretty
Awesome.
good.
I've never seen that before. I don't think I've ever played a character with engineering before.
There's only a few of them.
It's pretty good, guys.
Do something!
Do I blow up the base star or do I kick an unmanned Viper out of the spaceport?
Both. We're not too far from jumping, but we could still blow up the base star, but we're also not too far from jumping.
Nothing wrong with taking preemptive.
You know what, Roy?
But the thing is, if we blow up the base,
Roy, dude, launch yourself in a Viper? That would be a terrible idea. I thought it launched an unmanned Viper.
Yeah, you
That's
can't.
bad.
You can't do that if you're not a
That's bad.
pilot. This
Oh.
guy could launch himself in a Viper.
Yeah, well, I can. I'm just useless. You get one of
Please.
these.
Here, hold on to this whenever you go into space.
So I've launched myself. What are these
That's what all your
buttons
red cards do is can help you
Don't
fight guys when you're out there.
Guys, how do I get back to the ship?
But they can also help us
Totally.
with skill checks like they just did.
You have to be in a certain spot to switch ships, or can you just move?
Whenever you switch to a different ship, you just have to discard 1 card, but you can go to any of those spots up there.
Hey,
You're gonna vote for a new presidency?
it's getting crowded up here.
I'm pretty sure. God, these cards are terrible. I'm not sure if I should do the thing or do the other thing.
You should
Things could
blow
be done.
something up.
That's my vote.
Blow something up.
Oh my God, the pain. It hurts so bad. I'm gonna give Roy a chance to redeem himself.
What are you gonna do?
You may move and take 1 action, or you can take 2 actions. Katoom, katoom. I'm thinking you can put 2 in the tubes and just make this base star die. Redeem yourself. You're the admiral of the friggin' ship. Please tell me you know how to use a targeting computer.
Stay on
If
target.
you hit it in your first one,
Honestly,
you will get a
should
second
I-
turn.
Lock on.
Oh, God.
I don't think
Roy-
I need to nuke it.
Roy, we
Don't nuke it. Stop. What are you doing?
Why have you
Just
turned off
use
your
one more
targeting
damage.
computer, Roy?
We're come back.
So, Roy,
Don't walk
the
away.
nuke can blow up the other guys too.
Don't
Just
we
take-
know they
I
would.
have to get a 7 or 8, which would be terrible.
okay. So just take 1 action to blow up the base star, and then you can take another action on your engine room.
Or I could take.
Or you can take 2 shooties actions.
Can I take an action to give someone else?
High five! As your second action, you can.
I don't want.
How great would it be to return the favor to me?
I don't
Oh,
want
thank
to
you.
lose all. We can't lose all of our skill cards. Not in
Did
skills.
you see the value of mine?
It's
It's
mine is
1.
same.
So it's just like, This is better served.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the Battlestar. Because
I could've
screw
moved
that
first.
guy. Mother!
I know what your second
Critical
action
What?
should be.
I'm gonna shoot the Battlestar, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Critical. fail.
Why does that die hate me?
And I think I'm gonna have moved there.
Mother! Father, sister,
All right,
brother.
I'm glad I didn't use the card I'm going to. I was going to use a card to add 2 to your dice roll on the second one, but then I was like, well, maybe not. And then
Oh, you
roll
had to
low
do
enough
it before
do
the
that.
roll? I thought it was like after the roll.
Well, the thing is, it has a value of 5, so
I did nothing for my
Yeah,
entire
you should
I'd
time.
rather
probably-
just hold on to that
Yeah.
one.
I think you
Yeah.
get to read it. You should
It
have
might be
read
better
those.
if like it's the population that would like lose us the game if we lost the 3 or something.
Okay,
Like that.
this is sleep deprivation. 5 days now.
It's very appropriate.
There are
for the
limits to the human body, the human mind, tolerances you can't push beyond. Guys, about to. Let's see. Admiral chooses return all undamaged Vipers on the game board to the reserves, then send the current player to sick bay or -1 morale.
All
There's no
undamaged.
check. Jesus, dude. And the
And jump.
Battlestar launches. The Battlestar attacks Galactica. Jesus.
That sucks. That's right after your turn that this happens.
Because I can't repair anything in the sick bay.
So all undamaged Vipers on the game board go to the reserve. So we lose.
So I leave.
We lose these. You'd go back to the hangar deck. So our
I'm gonna leave
defense against being attacked here goes away. We are getting closer to jumping, but this only gets us here, which we'd have to force, which would lose us 3, which would suck. And you would go to sick bay, which means at the beginning of your turn you only gain like 1 skill card instead of.
Yeah,
getting
it sucks
this,
balls. I agree.
which
And
sucks.
there's nothing we can do to stop it?
Yep. Or we
And
lose
the
1 morale.
Battlestar's gonna shoot at us.
So either A,
Vipers go back, no defenses, get smacked, or
You,
B,
you have the tag action now, so.
Well, now,
what do you guys think we should do? I'm going to solicit some help, guys. I know I have to make the choice.
Tag action.
What are the options?
The options are
Everybody
we
has a
lose
once
all of
per
our
game
Vipers.
Mhm.
You're looking at the
What do you
wrong thing, bro.
Did you just proc
This one right here.
whatever?
We lose all of our
Sure.
Vipers back to the unmanned up here, so we have no defense against those Raiders that are going to come around here. It's still going to take a while to get around here, though. And we'd have to jump, and if we jump, they all go away.
Dude, that's short term terrible, but long term, I think the morale's pretty bad.
Right. I mean, losing any of those things is always bad.
But I have to go to the sick bay.
No.
This is
Oh, yeah, it's +1. Yeah, don't let
Jesus,
me mess that
come
up.
on, man.
Yeah,
Don't let me mess up. But he has to go to sick bay, so he only gets 1.
we've
But
got
how's your hand doing? You haven't...
we've got 10 morale.
See, now that's the thing. To me, having never played this game, losing 1 morale doesn't seem that bad
That's
compared
pretty bad.
to what is going to happen.
No, that's
However,
pretty bad.
the way everybody else is acting,
Rao can go back.
that's terrible.
Basically, to win the game, we want to lose as little of these as possible all the time.
Okay.
So basically, what happens is when we lose this game because our morale went to 0, we go, "You did this."
Yeah,
I mean,
Exactly.
we've already lost, so it doesn't matter. But
You
but
did.
we just go. If we would have had that 1 morale, we would have lived. Even though it was probably still hopeless, and we're still like 6 turns away from home.
Well, you could launch yourself back into a Viper, right?
Yeah, because his turn's next.
and I will do that.
I think I'm going to do the top one because I don't want to lose the morale.
Maybe actually.
So I'm going to choose the top one so we lose our Vipers, they go back. You're in here, but I'm pretty sure you're going to fly out, probably.
Are you gonna proc it? I'm not even sure what procking it means.
Hop
Right
it.
there.
Hop right back.
Hop and proc.
And then you're in sick bay.
This is awesome. I did nothing because your actions did nothing. And then you chose to throw me in sick bay because you can't shoot straight.
When you turn that
I
one
think
red...
you're thick.
Wait, sorry.
You're
Heard one of
No, I'm
these.
fine. I'm fine.
Will the Cylon draw one of those?
I think he's talking to you.
Somebody just draw one.
It gets blown up. It's a
Do
sick bay. I die into space.
What?
Actually, I'm not sure which one.
That one?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wait, so they shot weapon control and now we can't use them?
Currently, yes. But we're also in sick bay.
How do we get out of sick?
We just walk out of sick bay, but the problem is when you start your turn, you don't
You
win
get cards.
cards.
Oh, you don't. Oh, you get one.
You
Oh, okay.
get one
You
card,
get to pick it.
which
Okay.
sucks, which means we're not going to have like crap cards on our turn.
Well, I guess it's my turn.
It is
Well,
your turn. Oh, we go up on the jump track.
Unless somebody has leadership and they're going to do executive actions to get us out of sick bay before turn. So
That is also
Which
a
might
thing,
not be a
but
bad
I
idea.
don't think everybody has green except for that guy. That guy
Sorry.
could get green or yellow.
Yeah.
I'll return you
I'll,
pick green or yellow.
I'll draw.
The executive ordering us would not be bad because it would help
Because
us.
first you
drop
can launch yourself in the Viper, and
Yeah.
then you can take one more action, so you can take action.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do 2 greens
Ooh.
to increase that chance.
I think he's
there.
not a Cylon. I think he's making some good choices here.
And I'll get my 2 pilots there, and then I'll get my 1 tactics.
This is where at the end
Final
of the game we
Fantasy
find out
types.
all the people giving out the information to silence.
Well,
Well, the
three of us
thing
have
is,
played.
honestly, at the
There's only
first
two
half,
Cylon
at the first
cards
half of
in
the game, there could be 0 Cylons
Oh, okay.
because the cards are random.
First action,
But-
yes, I will.
Launch yourself in
But
the
there
Viper.
could also be there by the second half of the
Hey,
game, there will
just got here.
guaranteed be 2 Cylons.
And
You need
the
to
thing
cool
to
your
think
Viper
about
down,
is
man.
if we're doing
And,
super good, and then you end up as a Cylon for the second half, which you're more likely to do because you draw 2 cards,
Hooray.
got-
then it's going to make it harder
His
for you
turn
to
is
win.
soonest.
Yeah.
But
I believe the pizza just
Hey, excuse me. You may move
the pizza
and take
man
an
just
action.
arrived.
Or you take 2 actions. Please God move. If you don't move,
Okay.
you're silent.
I'm gonna move to the hand.
If you don't move, you're a silent. Period.
I'll take
Who's
2
doing
actions.
executive X?
Iron.
Who's you give it to, Matt?
Since his turn's closest.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
I did that. I top decked that.
Oh,
See
you're
that?
going to launch yourself? Oh, dude, you can launch yourself in this one so you're closer to this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point this way and
Yeah.
roll and intimidate. Check out these
Yeah.
areas.
And we have defenses against the Raiders.
You coming out here with me?
And I
Boomer.
take
I'm about to take your girl, Chief.
action.
Chief needs to go repair that.
It's all
When
silent in space.
when they fly off together, they're silence.
Yep.
No man, you see us be comboed in? No man. No silent.
It's just what the
Is there anything
Cylon will
else?
tell us.
Is your turn is done, right?
Well, I get to take an action from launching,
Oh, okay.
but I don't think I have anything with this.
Oh, you can act when you launch. What do you do?
Yeah.
Oh, I can do that too. You can't like fly.
Well, like, no, that's what it says on the hanger base. It's action, launch yourself in a Viper. You may then take 1 more action.
Oh. Okay. So you did 3 sweet actions.
So do you don't have an action card that can help you out?
Not really. I mean, I have some that, risk blowing up raptors or re-rolling die rolls that don't matter.
Man, but I have like a really.
I mean,
good
could I move towards the Raiders and try to engage them there up front with the base star?
Yes.
Action step. You could
I'll cover your
activate
flank.
location, You could use a skill card. You could do a character action.
Would
So
go
you have your
trigger
character
one.
action.
No one swapped it.
You can activate your Viper.
Notice
So
I don't care if anybody
Viper,
looked at it.
You
I just
can
knew I should
move,
have
so
swapped
you
it.
can
Are you
move
still a Cylon?
yourself.
That would be so dumb if
Or
you
you can
guys
attack a Cylon
switched
ship that's in
it
your
and
area.
forced me to reveal it. Y'all are dumb. Look at
There's
this.
4
What?
cards which don't matter because you're not the president. If you're the Cylon, you can reveal yourself as a Cylon for an action, which would be terrible.
I dare you.
Or you can do nothing.
Blow
So
you out
you
of-
can move yourself towards those guys.
Is that a bad idea? Like, am I just going to
The-
go wreck?
the worst
taking
thing
out
that
the-
Reveal
happens-
yourself as a Cylon? That
The
would be a
worst thing
terrible
that
idea.
happens
Do
is
it.
they roll and hit you, which it's harder to do since you're an actual pilot as opposed to just being an unmanned. But if you go in that section and they actually hit you, the worst thing that happens is your thing gets damaged and then you go to sick bay.
Let's do that. So let's move.
But it'll also make it so you're right there so they don't fly back. I mean,
It's okay. I'm covering your flank.
it's not that big a deal.
I'm covering your flank.
Okay. Well, I mean, my action I can take says at the end of your turn, you may look at the top card of the Crisis deck and place it on the top or the bottom. So I can look at it, see if it's bad or
Oh,
not.
as an action,
Is that?
what
Am
is
I
it?
reading that?
Is that your limit
The
break?
recon?
Recon. At the end of your turn, you may look at the top card of the Crisis deck and place it on the top or bottom.
Or is it not technically? No, it's not my turn because I'm taking an action, right?
Wait a minute. Did
Because
you?
he gave me the action,
Wait.
so it's still technically his turn.
And did
Yes,
he?
that's only your turn, so we
And
missed it.
technically, did he come from the reserves, or does he come out?
It
of
comes
the
to reserves.
Well, never mind. That no. Why would I do that?
Yeah,
Is
that only happens when
Unmanned thing.
normally there's cards that'll put a bunch of stuff on the board and it'll
And I
fly
can
those
jump.
out. You can jump in without having to take the action to do it.
And then shoot.
Hey, so would this go?
That's
like
at
would
the end
that
of your
count as
turn.
an action? No,
No.
So like okay,
It just happens at the end of your turn.
okay.
You
So
missed
I
it.
just missed it. All right, cool.
Oh,
So you
I
can
thought-
fly over there.
Yeah,
It's
so I'll
basically your choice.
I'll do that. I'll just move up to death.
Okay, so now we need the crisis card for you, sir.
Okay.
There's nothing else, right?
I'm ready.
Go ahead with
Do
it.
you? No, wait. Somebody else do.
Oh, you don't want to read it?
Come on, man.
That's how we did it. Everyone else is ready for everyone else.
I've planted. Not me.
No, no. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay.
I want to make that clear.
I planted blah 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 blah. Guys, Baltimore. No, strange. So you're going to make
I've
that vote.
planted a nuclear warhead aboard one of your ships. Leo Ben Kanoy.
I knew guys Battlestar did it the whole time.
Current player chooses.
Yep.
Pass, no effect. Fail, -1 morale, and draw a civilian ship and destroy it.
Pretty sure he's the current player.
Check. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
he
the
is.
or?
What's the
Or roll a die.
Everyone's like
If 4
looking at
or
you. I'm
lower-
like, I'm pretty sure this guy's going.
If 4 or lower, trigger the fail effect of this card.
So we could either A, save skill cards,
It's
Or-
a 13, by the way.
what colors?
yellow, green, and purple. I only have good stuff for that, but it's also gonna. I'm also only gonna get one card unless someone gets me out of here.
And that's also really sad for me because
I mean, I can put a card in.
I
I
would,
only have purple.
I would
So-
not
so
be
what-
a big
what-
help.
I'm
What is
about
the-
to restock
What
cards.
do we lose off of that? What type do we lose?
But there's one morale, correct?
I mean, I'll put a really good
One
card in.
morale and a civilian ship,
Oh, and we lose
It's
the civilian
destroyed.
ship if we do the second
and I
one.
think it launches right. Is that what that means?
So
That means they
we-
move. Or they attack, so they'll all attack movement.
if you roll the die and fail, we get the fail condition.
Right, so either A, we're doing a 50, what is it, a 4 or higher
Yeah,
to pass it? A 4 or lower.
Yeah.
So we have, basically, either A, we take a 50% chance, or B, we try to get to 13 and use our cards.
Well, like I was saying, I can't contribute hardcore to that.
You can't?
I cannot. It would. Not even half of that.
I can put a high card in.
I mean,
Almost a third, actually. though.
I'll throw a high card in there, like a really high card.
Me too.
I had weak sauce. I had weak ass sauce.
I can help, but I don't.
You don't think it's like really worth
Well, I mean,
the risk?
I can
So-
throw a
I
high
mean, it
card and a
sucks
medium
that-
card in
It
there.
sucks.
even
No,
with
it sucks
one of these.
regardless. It sucks regardless.
I can blow my wad.
We could have a chance to like not waste any cards whatsoever.
If you blow your wad, is it good?
That's true.
I
I
mean,
can
one
get
of
a-
them's good.
I mean, there would be like a 50% chance of us just not wasting any cards.
Also, the Destiny deck is screw us.
Yeah, the Destiny deck doesn't even get drawn if we do it.
Give him the die.
If we don't do it. I mean, it's still gonna suck if you
That
fail.
seems risky. Yeah.
It does seem really risky, but the thing is, like,
Well, see, but the thing is, it's a. Oh no, never mind. That's an 8-sided die. I'm thinking it was a D6.
yeah, it's a 50% chance.
Okay.
It's just straight up
Okay.
50-50.
Yeah.
So it's 50-50 to save our cards, or we could use all of our cards, and we still have a chance to lose. But it looks like the odds are good because there's 3 colors there, and it seems like most all of us have those colors, right?
I can contribute very weak sauce.
I can contribute a lot, but like I said, I'm not going to get much cards back in the future.
I could contribute a lot, and I would get.
What are you doing?
I thought you were the dog, and I was gonna
It's
say,
up to
hey,
you, bro.
I was like, hey, Roy, do you have a dog?
What do you want to do?
Yes.
Jesus.
I'm
It was
afraid
like
I'm throwing
human
too much shit
centipede
here.
into the.
No, man, that's what they
Dude,
want.
I wonder.
That's how we get tips,
That's why
man.
we get viewers.
Your choice, man. Make a choice. With your bomb that you put on the ship.
Dude, I didn't put that on shit. I'm
Do
out
you have
of
more
shit.
paper plates though?
No, there's plates over on the one side if you want to get your plates. Get your plates on.
Can you get your plates on?
Yeah, get your plates on, man.
Now, see, the thing
Make a
is,
choice.
okay.
Current player has to choose.
So the card I would be using to pass the skill check is the 5 that lets me add 2 to any dice roll.
You're better
so
off
I
playing
could-
that 5 as a skill card. Then.
Yeah. So I mean,
Because
I would
it's a
either
5.
I would either be playing it as a skill card for that, or I would be playing it as a way to bump up that roll.
Why would you do that, Cylon?
But man, fuck off, right?
Isn't it 4 or less? Why would you bump up the die roll? Isn't it 4 or less?
Oh, yeah, that
4
would
or
be-
less it fails.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. I was so confused. I thought 4 or less had passed. I'm like, why would you increase the roll? That's a dumb
So
idea.
then we'd only lose on a 1 or 2. And we'd only lose 1 card. I mean,
Yeah, but it is a 5.
it's a 5.
But the thing is, this
No, let's do that.
I would be able to
You think we
sacrifice
should
this
do
one
that?
card, and then we wouldn't have to.
I mean, that's better odds, right?
nobody else
I'm
would.
willing to distribute the blame in case this backfires by saying I think we should do it too. Saving all of those cards, because that's a lot of cards.
Oh, no, oh, no.
You
You could be like me. I rolled 1 and 2
Yeah, like-
and 1 and 2.
Or I could just roll like a 7.
Okay, so you want to use
Alright,
cards?
let's do it.
It's up to you. You want us to use cards? Or
You
you want to
use-
roll the 1?
He used half the damage, so
Okay.
let me go for it.
I would be messed up if you made him do it.
Dude.
He goes, "Oh, I want to save."
Heart of the dice, man.
Whoa, is that a thing?
Hey, dude, if you
It is a
screw
piece of Sila.
If you
Fuck that.
choose
No,
it,
what?
right? If you choose it, and he then decides, "Oh, well, I'm not gonna play it."
And then I just
You
say,
can
no,
totally
never
do
mind.
No, you already chose.
Oh.
and he already played it now.
Okay.
You
Right,
can't take it
never
back.
mind. That would just be really
Look,
messed
If
up.
you roll a 1 or 2, you're a Cylon.
Woo!
Good, good,
Did it.
good.
Wait, what?
Oh, not a Cylon.
If you rolled a 1 or 2, you're a Cylon.
Oh, you just heart the cards. Oh, well, you're
Yeah, the dice was letting us
Alright, I'm
know.
glad I used that. Otherwise, we would have lost.
Oh yeah, we would have lost if we didn't use that.
Alright.
By seconds make the villain stronger about him.
Nope.
Yeah,
Unless the scheme says it does.
Hey,
But
We
if
need
the
to
hunter's
attack
Hey, jump prep.
and we need to attack the Adam Boomer.
Okie doke. Who wants to roll bad? I guess we'll just have.
Oh, you can roll bad.
Okay, so let me
Three
roll and
attacks?
see what the hit is. The hit needing to hit. So Viper, it's different for if it's made.
I roll one, you roll one, and he rolls one. Alright. Or is it just one for one attack?
I think
maybe it's not different. Oh, I think you might just be able to play cards to save yourself, right? You can make them re-roll.
Yeah.
Are you going to use evasive maneuvers?
Yeah, so it's a 5, 6, or 7. It's damaged. And it's destroyed.
He's fine.
So he's fine on the first one. Flip one of those over. Roll the next one.
Okay, someone will evasive
7.
maneuver, right?
Roll.
And then it re-rolls.
Dude is amazing.
And you don't have another one? 'Cause that would
I
des-
do have another. So that would destroy it?
that would destroy
Okay,
it
I'm
if
going
it's an
to
8.
do it again.
So reroll the die.
reroll it again. Well, no. Okay, the evasive actions, it's subtracted by 2 from the new roll. So would that be a 6 and it not destroy it and only
It would be
damage
a 6 and it would only damage it. But then the other
Because
guy
I'm
would still have
out
to go.
of evasive maneuvers at this point.
You can decide what you want to do, but you're not going to be able to. You'll be back.
Back in.
You'll be in sick bay.
Sorry, let's go. Okay.
Cool. So now, Ryan, you roll the last one.
Don't be a hero, Bradley.
You need to not roll an 8.
Unless he's a style.
I didn't roll an 8.
That's okay, I guess.
It's not okay.
Can I play
Is it?
Well, it's going to make you be in sick bay.
I didn't roll an 8.
At least
You
you're
told me not to roll an 8.
At least you didn't roll
At
an 8.
least you're
then it would have been
immortal.
destroyed.
We're not getting any skills.
So put that in the damaged thing, and you're in sick bay.
Didn't I just get you out of it?
Sucks.
So it really sucks because I just blew almost all of my cards.
He might have.
And now I'm only going to get one.
That's okay. He might
It's
be
gonna be
the,
terrible.
might be the savior.
It would be really awesome if I did.
We're all the side.
Well, you can draw
Okay,
one,
doke.
right?
Oh wait,
I
whose turn
just-
is it?
It's mine now.
It's your turn.
And I just drew my cards.
Okay, doke. Let me grab pizza real quick.
Here.
Don't you
Go ahead and tell us what you're doing.
Don't you get in the water?
They're actually not hungry. I'll eat pizza. What happened?
I drew a quorum card and it sucked, so I drew another quorum card.
Oh wait, so does it say you just straight up draw 2, or you're allowed to?
I draw one. If I play it, I'm done. If I don't decide to play
You
a
can draw
quorum
another
card,
one.
I can draw another.
Alright, what you
Nice.
tell us, plates?
And that's because I'm
Huh?
sitting.
The plates are on the right hand side over like the coffee maker type stuff.
That's
It's not
because
the
I'm
far
sitting in
right,
the
but the
president's
second
office.
from the right to the microwave.
That's why I went to the president's office, because if you're the president, you should sit your ass there. I mean, I don't get as many cards as if I were somewhere else. Like if I went here, I could be drawing more yellow cards. But
Okay, that's the end of your turn.
it is.
Rescue mission. Admiral chooses. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Roger that. Boomer searches the rescue ops are underway for Starbuck. Bring Hot Dog in. The old man wants to talk to him. Admiral chooses. This sucks. -1 morale, and the current player is in sick bay. -1 fuel and destroy a raptor.
No, I don't want to go to sickbay with the rest of you fucks.
Right. Here's the thing. Morale is at 10.
Right?
Fuel starts the game at 8. And almost all of these cards get rid of fuel.
Yes.
Almost all of them get rid of
Yes.
fuel. This also has a jump, so we're about to jump right now.
Yes. So what?
I have to choose.
You're the admiral?
Yep.
Brian's like, I'm gonna have to fix that.
I don't want you to go to sick bay either, because I like you being where you're at. But what's the second option? Lose 1 fuel and
1 fuel and 1 raptor. We got a lot of raptors though.
mm-mm.
Oh wait,
4.
no.
That's a
Yeah.
Viper.
That is a viper.
Oh,
You're like 4.
I'm a viper.
Unless there's more in this box. You're like 4.
Dude,
It sucks, doesn't it?
What are the big
I don't want
ships do?
I'm just saying I'm gonna be.
You can basically like sacrifice them to do like special things.
You're gonna destroy like my next
Did you really get
couple of rounds.
Because there's a ranch pizza.
The ranch dressing was already on the plate before I got pizza.
He's
We have-
I mean, if you don't want me to participate in throwing cards in for like the next 3 rounds, then go for it.
What do you mean 3 rounds?
Motorcycle Spencer.
I mean,
Oh, that's awesome,
I don't get to draw very many.
The base star is
But
going to
you
shoot
move.
us again.
He's not immediately.
Base star's going to shoot
Okay,
us.
Yeah,
but
but
you guys
it takes
play-
me.
Yeah,
But it takes
that's
me a
good.
card. I have to discard just to get
Yeah.
back here.
That's not even. It's hard to see because of
Where did Matt go?
That's
She's taking a poop.
it's a
No.
quarter of
I
the
need
cards
help.
I gain.
You need help?
I have to discard in order to get there.
So, but are the red sharks and the stormtroopers scared?
He doesn't want to go to sick bay.
I mean, you can do it.
We either A, lose 1 morale and he goes to sick bay, or B, we lose 1 fuel and destroy a raptor. If we lose a fuel, we only have 8. And majority of these cards get rid of fuel. And we start with 8.
But he's not choosing, right?
Right.
So why are you telling him?
I mean, you
Because
can
I
throw,
need help!
you can throw me in sick bay if you want.
That's a lot of people in sick bay, though.
That's everybody in sick bay.
Including me.
That means nobody's getting.
No, because he's still
I
in
know
the
the
other
other
option.
option.
He's still in sick bay.
Oh,
No, you're just
You
about
didn't
to
get
be
any
in
of us
sick
out
bay
of sick
whenever the ready to roll around.
I don't have any executive orders.
Great.
it's really cool, but if I ever like,
I mean, I guess
eventually
he has
just
to
can't
get he's
have-
out of sick bay. If he's a Cylon, that just screws us though.
Well, I mean, I'm more in favor of putting it in the sick bay because we have more morale, we have fuel.
We have a lot more morale, and it goes. This goes down almost every single time we jump.
Whoa, I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's the thing.
But we can replenish good fuel morale, correct? Like
Yes,
there are
he can
cards,
say speeches to get morale there. A lot of times we have to risk these raptors to get fuel. And a lot of times, a lot of those cards are on these that let us do that, but they're also the lower number ones,
Okay.
which we really don't want.
Okay.
Because we want the highest
Go to
number
sick
possible.
bay.
I'm in
to-
favor of going to sick bay.
Do you want
Yes.
input?
Yes.
Send us out to sick bay with the rest of the crew. We're all in sick bay. Ryan can suck it the fuck up. We're all in sick bay.
Yeah,
It
we're all in
sucks for
sick
all
bay.
of us.
Sucks for all of us. You are in sick bay, and we lose 1 morale.
He might be a toaster too. I'm not really sure what's going on.
I think he's a Cylon.
Once again, fuel is at 8. Morale's at 10.
Then why did you ask the entire table for an
Because I
opinion?
wanted to
The
know.
choice was clear. Why did you need us to tell you what to do? It was an obvious choice.
Well, then-
Take your turn, Matt.
Matt, your turn. We also jump.
Hey guys, I need a choice, but just to be clear, every one of these moves towards home removes fuel. Okay,
First,
Ryan's
first
screwed.
the base star shoots us, and then we jump.
No, you shoot us in the base. Okay. Where's the die?
You just draw one of those. I think.
Oh.
Wait,
What?
wait. Maybe we should have rolled the first time. We were supposed to roll.
Well, great. No one's used it, so roll.
But that's why we're all in sick bay.
Roll me.
It damaged us. Does that count for the first one?
Yes. Roll.
Roll again.
I
If
think
you roll
it's
another
just-
8, we die.
That damages us too.
Alright, pick a location. We didn't damage us.
Are we not
We
going to
could
make
have
the
not
first
damaged
jump?
us.
What you got?
We are going to jump right
Sick
now.
bay.
Okay.
So that
so
just
then-
does 1 damage to fuel. So like I
What
said,
happens
we
if
barely
those-
have any fuel as it
I just
is.
realized fuel. Oh, okay.
Because it's got the little icon right
so
there.
it goes back in here.
Yep.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
I'm just wondering. Does
Yes.
it?
Okay, yes, it does. I'd have to
Take
look.
your turn.
I'm not gonna look right now. We jump.
Well, it's too late now because I wanted to.
All that
randomize
stuff
and
goes
try and
away.
Pick it again.
Including him?
Yes, he goes back in there.
I'm gonna eject yourself out again anyway.
Well, he
Are
doesn't
you gonna
need
do
to go
something
out
before we
necessarily.
jump?
Wait.
Yeah, you're gonna
We're
modify
gonna
the
jump.
jump?
No, I do.
Oh, no, no, no. Never mind.
Okay, great.
Okay, so I look at 2 of
Are you
these.
up on the jump?
This sucks.
Oh, because you're the admiral and you get to pick one of 2?
There's no way we're doing that.
Why are you looking?
I'm the admiral.
The admiral always gets to look?
The admiral always looks at the top 2 cards and chooses which one of them that
Yeah.
we do. I'm flying the ship.
Cool.
We're gonna do
From
this bull
sick
crap.
bay?
From sick bay.
Amazing.
I'm on my
The
deathbed.
longest of gas pedal legs.
Deep
So we
space.
lose 1 fuel and 1 morale.
Thank you.
Both of them made us lose bad things. But like I said, almost all of them make us lose fuel. So now we are 2, as opposed to being 1, into trying to get to 8.
Excuse me. It's very spicy.
So we are
Take your
a quarter of the way there. Your turn. You get to draw.
Sorry
color.
for
What do
shouting
you
at
want?
you.
You're fine, man.
What do you want, bro?
Could I have one piloting, please?
You might need that.
I
I hear it keeps you out of sick bay.
don't think engineering is going to keep me out of sick bay unless I'm a robot.
Now you might want to actually leave sick bay.
I've heard that leaving sick bay is good.
I've heard you just get sent right back, or at least he does.
I've also heard that.
You've seen it happen.
Now, just so you know, if
You're
I
in this
would've done
squadron, you're like,
the fuel thing
whoa!
right, done the
Pretty
fuel
sure
thing
you don't
right,
fly
I'd be
that
down
far.
3 spots.
Hey, buddy. True. Don't we like risk like launching right into base stars, or not? Or does that happen on
Maybe.
that card?
That happens on these cards.
Oh, I thought when you jumped, you might just suddenly materialize in the middle of a field.
No.
Okay. Does it say it on the? Okay.
It
I
says
might
what
be
happens on
misremembering.
these. They appear because of the crisis cards. So
For
crisis
some
card we
reason,
put
I
out.
thought we did a jump and we ended up like with a base star in front of us or
Yeah.
something.
I'm going to move to the research lab, and I would like. And
Well, if I get to look at 2 cards and pick one of them, why would I ever pick that?
give me
If I'm a good guy.
a tactics card.
That seems terrible.
Thank
Yay, more cards.
Okay.
Anything else? I guess that's it, right?
I'm
That was
going
your
to
turn.
take my recon action at the end of my turn to look at the top card of a crisis deck.
When is the end of your turn? The end of your
Is that
That's
every
fair.
turn?
It might be right now.
It just says recon at the end of your turn. You may look at the top card of the crisis deck and place it on the top or the bottom.
Turns. So
What are we looking at? Just do it.
the player's turn.
He's trying to figure out if a crisis.
Just your turn or any turn?
I think that
Yes.
that happens
So
After, whenever you want to, just go, hey,
Yeah, so
Oh,
you'll
we got our
set
turn.
the
supposed to
price
draw a
right
skill
before you-
card after I draw a crisis card.
Find out, bitch.
It is.
You're supposed to draw a skill card after the crisis
I'm still
card.
gonna have to draw it.
skill card did you want?
Yeah.
When the crisis
But I
cards
could have
go
put it on
But
the
wait,
bottom.
you draw a skill card after every crisis card?
After you draw a crisis card, draw 1 skill card of your choice.
Dude, holy crap.
Oh, after you draw a
Well,
skill
I've drawn. I mean, I've drawn
You did it
2,
twice?
right?
Yeah.
card. Right, so you should have had 2 more.
What color do you guys want me to get?
I do care, but I don't care. Politics?
Politics is good.
I've got more politics than anything else.
Then
They
not
get something
politics?
You can go leadership.
Say any
Leadership's
type?
pretty good because they can give you extra
I don't
actions.
need engineering.
Okay.
Because I've got more engineering than God.
Then give me 2 leadership.
Take that down. You don't have that. You don't have
Thank you,
that.
sir.
God can't fix
Whatever, man.
your turn.
Well, no. We gotta do
No,
that.
no, we
Or
got
did you recon?
No, it happens.
He's saying I have
I have
to
to try to
I have to
remember
look
that.
at the next. So I can't prevent bad things this turn, but I can for his turn.
You can prevent not as bad.
Missing G4 explosives. There are at this moment 6 G4 detonators missing from the small arms locker on deck 15.
God damn it.
There's
Holy
detonators, though. They're not
shit,
actual
that's me.
bombs. It just makes a little bit of like a puff.
Okay, so if we pass it,
Said the Cylon, who already had the explosives.
it uses
Nice.
green and purple. It uses green
Wearing
and
fat
purple.
suit. Made.
If we pass it, there's no effect. If we fail it, -1 food, and all characters in the armory are sent to the brig. Which is nobody.
We don't know what's happening, but you're all going to the brig. You should have been
Which is
doing your job.
nobody. And we do have a
Should have been
surplus
in here.
to the current.
How much is
But it's only 7.
Oh,
7 in green and purple.
Oh, green and purple. That's what I do.
Raiders. Does this launch a raider? Do we have a raider? Or do we have a raider?
No, because that should just move them, right?
Yeah.
Or does it
The
launch
base
them if
star has
they're
to
orange?
launch them.
Yeah.
so nothing.
Base star first. Then raiders.
So we're going for this?
And sometimes the crisis cards will start with heavy raiders on
I
the
can only pitch in low.
All right, so I did.
Oh, we went for it? Oh, we didn't have a choice.
Are we going for it?
Yeah, we don't have a choice.
So I'm doing almost half.
Oh, I can't help really at all. I have one card. You guys want me to use it?
So the only bad thing on this is that we have -1 food, but we definitely don't want -1 food. So
But we
Yeah,
have plus
food.
1 food currently.
we do have +1 food, but
So
it's
it's not
still
the worst.
only
It's
at
still
9.
bad.
9 is not a big number.
Looks like it's at 6 from here. I can't see.
It does look like it's at 6, but
It's
you're
worse.
looking
It's
right
worse from
side
here.
up, so you should be able to tell that's bad.
So there's only 6 fuel?
Dag, we could overkill this.
Yeah.
Why do they do that?
What? That's dumb.
So
Where's
what?
the line?
I was gonna say. Clearly, we need a line underneath it.
These look very different.
Hey guys, I'm contributing nothing.
I'll pitch this. It's low.
Is it very low?
Did somebody else?
It's
Did you already
pretty
put
low.
something in
I
there?
put something in there.
Did you kill it?
Yes.
He killed it. He played an 8.
I did not.
He said he took care of about half of it.
Almost half.
So then we never know where to put it. Almost half.
Guys, I
Almost
nailed it.
half of
I'm
half.
gonna put a little bit in
Almost a quarter.
there. See that it's not super high, and everybody
Are
else.
there
is
just 3 in there? 4?
Man, do I need
Did you not put anything in there?
I cannot
You cannot.
contribute.
Oh, you don't have any green.
No, I do, but it's way better that I save it.
Okay,
Because it sucks, and it's going to be way better for me to save it.
gotcha. That makes sense.
You have a bunch of skill cards, Steve?
I threw in.
I'm hoping.
Whoa,
that
that's not
Destiny-
my question. My question is, you have a bunch of skill cards, right?
I have.
I threw in.
I do at the moment. I'm not
Okay.
going to get any next turn.
And he put in 1. Just want to throw that out there.
Just to let you know, I'm in sick bay, fussy pants, and I have 2 cards.
Saying.
That screws us.
Yeah, we're done.
That helps
It's pretty
us.
much over. Yep, it's so done. God almighty. So we're at 2, 3,
Oh, God.
5. 5 out of 7, guys.
So
5 out of 7, guys.
So I put
Do we have
one
to
of,
beat it?
I
Do we have
put
to
one
beat
of
it?
those greens in there. Who put
Do we
the
have
other
to beat
green?
I put the green in there.
Do we have to beat it?
I put one of
Do
the
we have to
purple
beat
twos.
it? Do we have to beat the number? Or can we just meet the number?
I think we have to get to that number. Are we at
If
that
we meet
number?
it, great. No, you're at 5.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
at 5.
Oh, but we could lower it down? Is that what
Maybe. Did you throw that in?
It was literally.
Let me see if it's a beat.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it was literally all I had. It was either
That's
that
good.
or
It doesn't
nothing.
matter. It doesn't matter where. I mean, it matters, but not right now.
It matters.
card that I could maybe.
I ain't gonna shit.
Do tell.
Please elaborate.
Nice. Elucidate. Exasperate.
I just
Defend
want
the
to
string.
see how to
Drop
do
the
it.
window.
Baby
I
magic.
just want to see if
Maybe
we need to
masticate.
beat or beat.
It was probably
Maybe
the favorite
masticating
probably the
atheists.
favorite, my most favorite word I ever learned.
Bradley's quickly looking. Can I do anything else?
With all of these cards in my hand.
Can I do anything else? Nah, I don't want to.
Equal to or greater than.
They're
We
playing
pass.
you hard.
If we get to 7, we pass.
We're not at 5. We're not at 7. We're at 5.
But what can we do from this step? Just play action cards?
You could have played
I
this
have-
card if it was in your hand.
I
Lower
have-
the difficulty by
I have
2.
that card in my hand, but it's better than that one. I can keep us from losing 1 food. But
Does
it's better
anything
than
else
that
happen? And nothing else happens. Gotcha.
But it'll keep us from
Nothing
losing
else
1 food.
happens.
I can play 1 card, but it's really good, but it keeps us from losing 1 food. Nobody else has that, though, do they?
No.
I'm going to do it.
Mine's
I'm
out
going
there.
to stop us from losing 1 food.
Point of order. You could have just played it, and we still would have lost.
Point of order, I didn't realize that.
Anyway.
I didn't realize. I mean, I should just save it because they just happened just now.
If it'd been a higher number, I would have thrown more cards in. But
Exactly.
still wouldn't have been-
Everybody was
You're
like,
fine.
it wasn't a high number. And we're basically saying that the Destiny deck screws with 2 yellows or the guy who has a bajillion yellows. Screw us with yellows.
He did say he had a bunch of yellows.
He still has a bunch of yellows.
Yellows.
He still has a handful of stuff. He was complaining about going to sick bay.
I am.
And he hasn't helped us with half of the things. But we passed this one, because I did it.
I don't know where his record keeping's coming from at this point. Not that I've really been paying attention to what you're doing, but I don't know where that number came from.
He's shirked out of like half of them. A bunch of them have not been the colors that he needed.
So that was
there's
his
that.
shirking? Because
Yeah.
you weren't born with piloting ability, because you had glasses.
Because
you had
he specifically told me
This is
not to
nerd
throw in.
This is nerd hate. He hates nerds.
He told me not to throw in. And
A
then
buff nerd gave you a swirly once, and you hate people with glasses. He has glasses, therefore can't be a pilot. That's the only reason he shirked out. Let's figure it out, man.
Spartan wears glasses?
Clearly those are contacts.
These damn buff nerds.
They're glowing
Damn.
red contacts that like
Glowing
have
double.
glowing red going like this.
I'm going to give you a 3 for that. 3 out of 10.
That's a little weak. What are we doing
I
now?
wouldn't come up with it.
And that didn't give us a jump, which sucks. And this doesn't do anything because
Hey! Why don't you take a look at the recon cards
Yes.
that we've been keeping it from you all this time?
yeah, definitely.
If you could just look at
Here's
it and
the
be
thing
like,
to note.
holy God!
Here's the thing to note that I didn't do last time because I didn't read my card, which is stupid. When you draw a crisis card, all skills cards count as +1 for the skill check. So it makes it easiest for us to pass skill checks.
Well,
It's not even a skill check. It's
can I tell you what this is?
You might as well just do it
No.
yourself.
Okay.
Do you make the decision? Do you put it on the top or you put it on the bottom?
They all suck.
Transformer.
The thing is, does it suck a lot? If it makes us lose fuel, dump it because
I'm
we
pretty
don't
sure that
want
was
to lose
somebody's
fuel.
hoopty with the little actuators in it.
Or you can be the Cylon and just put it right back on top, Mr. Cylon.
It's not so bad, guys. What? Pass. Lose 2 food.
It's like put a base star here and a base
I
star
don't.
here.
I don't actually think it's that bad, but I have to put it on the bottom.
You're right. Because if we find out it's terrible because you didn't understand the rules of the game, bullseye.
Well, I can't say anything without just telling you what it is.
You can do whatever you want.
It
It says that you lose a jump card.
It would have jumped us, but it also probably would have spawned a base star.
Probably or did. Because a
The-
lot
the
of them
little-
just straight up do.
The little thing at the bottom had a base star, and then some raiders and jumps.
That's a silver.
That means base star summons raiders.
Oh, never mind.
Oh yeah, that doesn't hurt us at all. All the ones with
Now it
jumps
tells
on
you.
them are good.
Cylon, now he
Okay,
tells you.
hang on.
All the
Hang
ones
on.
with jumps on them are good. Are
How,
inherently better to the ones that don't because we're actually proceeding the game.
okay, let me phrase it
You are
like this.
such a
How,
Cylon.
how would you feel about this card in your entire hand?
I wouldn't care at all.
Plus whatever you do.
I draw 1 card. I give no craps about discarding my entire hand. 'cause
Okay,
I'm not
then
gonna
let's
have it.
let's not do that. Let's just leave that
Whoa,
on top.
whoa, whoa.
Let's just leave that on top.
I
That's
think you're
fine.
surprised when you're right. I just
Honestly,
choose to discard my entire hand.
my turn. I get to draw 1. I know I'm probably just gonna play this one on my turn.
What do we need from you? Leadership's your specialty, but we're a little light on tactics, though. No, never mind. 2 tactics.
I'm probably gonna end up having to discard it anyway. I'll
I
take it.
unfortunately only have 1 tactics card because I
I wanna
pitched that
take-
tactics on the last
I
one.
want to take leadership because it has good stuff like lowering
Get
the
people out of
difficulty,
get people out
moving
of
people
jail.
around. But that's the card I was talking
That
about.
leadership's about to be spent.
Okay, my turn.
You gotta watch out for the refractory period in leadership. It takes a little while to get back.
This isn't gonna
What's your
help me.
sting? Right here.
If I executive order you, can you like heal that?
For days.
Yes.
For days. All the time. All
You
the
mean,
time.
can I do my job? Yes.
I think I'm gonna move to the research lab, even though I'm not gonna take my action there because I just want to get out of it. Sure. Actually, if we get blown up, we might not want 2 people in the same spot. Let me move over to the launch thing or something. That's activate.
Can you go here?
No, because blown up. Actually, I think I can, but it doesn't do anything.
You can
or
just stand in
something.
the fire.
I think
How
don't you have to be there
And
just to repair it or
If
something?
you're not taking your action there, go somewhere where you get cards.
That's not gonna. This is where it gives me cards, but I don't necessarily want 2 people to be standing on the same thing.
right.
It gives you blow up like we did just a second ago. And I'm not gonna do whatever I do, so I can just move at the beginning of my turn. I'm gonna go on the FTL because I can just move at the beginning of my turn anyway.
Fuck this life.
Okay, Greg. I want to executive order you. You can move and take an action, or you can stay still and take 2
For my
actions.
first action,
Activate my trap card.
You can't reveal. You can't reveal that you're not a Cylon. I'm gonna do this cool guy.
You're right. A Cylon can't reveal that they're not a Cylon.
I'm gonna repair the out of this place. Y'all been leaving my ship to fall the fuck apart. I'm
Was
pissed
that
off.
a 1 as well?
Pissed off. Yes.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
Shuffle
Hey,
that back in.
Further. After I use a repair skill card, I can take an additional action.
Dude, give somebody executive order.
Get back on that motherfucking presidential ship and do your fucking job, you pussy.
Trying to.
And I have to flag this
So I'm
video
gonna say
for
that-
mature content.
I'm just
Should've
saying.
flagged it
Pretty sure
actually.
that was the best executive order you've ever played, or anyone's ever played. I'm gonna fix this and then kick that guy back into space so that he gets to draw some skill cards.
Nah, you
And
I
throw
didn't
four
see
down.
anything on the executive order that said you can only do one executive order like that. So
I get how many actions?
You just moved, so
you got
one action.
One action.
So you can do the quorum card space ability. That's awesome. So you can draw one and then choose to play a quorum
Yeah.
card.
What? I don't understand.
No, like the quorum cards are the presidential cards, which can help
Us
us a lot.
simpletons wouldn't understand.
It's how I destroyed 3
Like-
ships at the beginning of the game.
No, I remember what it did. I just
Question:
don't
do
know
any of them give us
First time
fuel?
playing?
Fuel?
Yes, but it
No.
turns people into fuel.
Dank.
I mean,
Wait,
No,
no,
population's at
no.
12.
we can increase food.
Soylent Red, it's people.
What about morale?
Hey now. That might not be bad based on what I've seen.
Let's listen to Duck Dynasty.
I'm ready.
I can encourage mutiny.
Based on what you've seen.
No, we don't.
I like it. What were you gonna
How
do?
would that help?
I'm just
I'm
just giving you options.
It reduces
Just do
morale.
all
and
the
I
reduces
think
Cylon
all I'm
stuff.
gonna do is draw a second card.
Doing all
I
kinds
think
of
the
Cylon
Cylon
stuff.
isn't playing any of the cards. You seriously don't have any that are good enough to play.
Yeah, it's under
Do
his,
we-
it's
do we
under
want
his
to
character card.
We want to increase all of the stats, every single one of them.
All right. So
But we don't want you to just draw every single quorum card and not play any
And
of
then
them.
get thrown in the sick bay and gripe about it for turns.
Exactly.
Consider we just blew our wad to get you up there.
We want you to do something
We can-
presidential.
we can increase the food.
What goes down?
The problem is nothing goes down unless we
Unless we eat too much, and then
God, Brian
actually
can't
no.
read.
There's
We're
no
so
bad
hosed.
effect.
We're
I just
so
have to
hosed.
roll. I
We're
just
so
have to roll.
hosed.
So that seems like a
That
good
that
thing
is
to
a
do.
good thing. Where's the die? I was
Right
thinking
there.
It's right there.
There it is.
Matt said there was something that if we eat too much, I've already screwed the whole table. Sorry. Between the
You're
jelly.
6 or higher, gain 1 food,
So I get 1 food.
and remove this card from the game.
Okay.
It went from,
the box.
it went from 6 to 10? That's impressive. We found a whole bread box.
We're doing good on food.
We're
now.
feeling like wizard bread. That like fills you up.
Lembus. Get the Lembus bread.
Man, we just
Get
want to
the
play as
Lembus
many of
bread.
those as possible during the game.
Fitting that the leprechaun would get us the Lembus bread.
Okay. Anything else on your? So that was my turn.
Yeah, which like,
I guess I'm gonna draw this one.
I know it was his turn.
I'm just waiting until someone says it's
I guess I'm
mine.
gonna draw this card. Yay!
I'm
jump
afraid that
in.
you basically just have like 3 arrest warrants. and we're
Water
talking about
shortage. The president chooses.
Executive action. I don't have to move.
He's the president.
He is the president.
Arrest.
The person who played.
Oh, the current player. Okay, the president chooses. So either we get -1 food, which
Hey!
gladly just gave us food, or the president discards 2 cards, and then the current player discards 3 cards.
What the sweet merciful
Wow,
God.
so 5 cards.
Why didn't you tell us the part about the president discarding 2 cards?
How about I just
Might have
increase our
mentioned
food again next round? Wouldn't that be
Uh,
easier?
So you just
I mean, it's already-
so your quorum cards.
it's already-
3 foods.
I'm just saying.
It's already up by 2. I don't see that that's terrible, but I also wish that like I had more cards because I don't care about losing my cards, but you probably care about losing yours.
I mean, it would be
Because you're the only person here that has cards. So hopefully
I
we
know.
have something where you
I mean,
can
I
draw.
can, I can
You're
discard
gonna
2
get more
cards
too.
if you want me to,
No,
but I can also increase the food again next turn.
we can just lower the food. That's fine.
I mean, that doesn't seem that terrible.
It's your choice. We gotta lower the food.
You're not mine, Sam, so
Basically, our last turn gained it, and now we're losing it, and we get to go up in the prep track, which is amazing. And the base star attacks us, and there is no base star. It's all good. That entire card was pretty good.
You chose well.
It
I almost
mostly
did poorly.
we always want these things.
Yeah.
So like the more of those we can get, the
See, that was the
better.
other thing, is I wasn't sure what the base star thing down there in the corner
Oh no.
So I didn't know if it just like
It's
spawned
It's
no
a
out.
good
leadership
it's a
left
good
the
time for
entire
that
game.
not to
looks like I'm
happen.
getting
because it's
mad
not on the
politics,
board.
yo.
There's no leadership left in the entire game, you guys. We won our leadership wads.
We did the best we could.
Got-
Probably not, actually.
We need to pull all the leadership out of that deck. Do you want me to do it? You can hand me the disco pal, or
You did just take your turn, so.
my sad little card there. It's pathetic.
When do you have to discard down to your hand total?
Huh?
When do you have to discard
At the
down?
end of your turn, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, sweet. So I can just go, you're like,
Yeah, you just start something. So I'm gonna have to face that.
It's a lot of cards.
something about. I really could use the Galactica being blown up more. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain that without sounding like a Cylon, but if we could just damage the Galactica a bit more.
Dude, just
I
use
mean,
like
I had
all your
things to
I thought you
They
didn't want to
suck.
run around the ship with
Yeah,
guns.
that's what he said.
number on it sucks.
I lied. As a matter of fact, I lied.
Just like a woman.
This is pretty manly looking dude. He doesn't have any facial hair to speak of. But.
Robots don't